Just shut up. Shut up. Hey, what do you got going on over there? What's in there? What's in the box? What is that? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the Xbox? What's in the Xbox? What's in the Xbox? Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I'm doing another episode of What's in the Xbox, hence the funny intro there. For anybody who hasn't seen this video series before, short version is my buddy was getting rid of his original Xbox here and said, hey, you'd give it a good home. Do you want it? You can have it. And I said, yeah, sure. The Xbox generation I know very little about, so sure, I'll take it. And he's modified it so that it'll actually take these games that are burned on disc, and as a result, I can actually avail myself of all of the original Xbox titles, and I've been doing so in this series, one by one, trying them all out. So I'm going to play another What's in the Xbox, or another Xbox title. However, this one's got a bit of a twist. I'm not playing one of these discs. A guy at work, Mike, he and my other coworker, Mark, were saying, wait a minute, you've never played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic? I said, nope. And Mike said, well, I have to have that changed. You are going to take my copy and you're going to play it. And I think they both wanted me to do quite a decent playthrough, like get up to level 20 or so to really get a feel for the story. So this What's in the Xbox episode is going to be a little different from normal ones. I'm going to play quite a lot of this. I usually only play for about an hour, and I'm going to do sort of the tutorial bit here. But let's try out Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic and see what it's like. Alright, let's give this a try. Now, from what I gather, I get to choose different characters here. Oh yeah, so we got male scoundrel, scout, soldier, and female version of the same. Do I go with scoundrel? Oh, it mentions stealth. You know what? Let's not do any sneaking. Let's go with maybe scout here. Let's try this guy out. And I'll just go with the quick character generalization. I can't speak. Obligatory Star Wars crawl, so I will skip through this part. Okay, that's me. I believe we are on a ship with a senator-type person to protect. It's all going to be revealed in the story here. Who's this guy?
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
Okay, so we get some conversational things.
I'm Kras Volgo, ensign with the Republic Fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire.
Okay, so now I have to apparently get dressed. Refer to the journal. Journal is, I think... Oh, okay. Start gives you access. Alright, so... I think I need to... Hang on, let's go to here. I think he mentioned something about a footlocker. Here we go. Okay, let's go to this. And get all my stuff. And I got experience for opening up a footlocker. That's interesting. Okay, so now... I think, yeah, let's put on some clothes. And then there's other stuff here. We got some inventory. Alright, let's proceed.
Okay, let's move out. We should stay together. You'll have more success.
I do like the fact this guy told me a little bit about my background. The fact that I am, in fact, an explorer. That's kind of cool. Oh, party selection. So, you can actually, I think you can switch characters. Like, if I try to go up here, I can't do anything. But if I go to him, I think I can press a button. Yeah, okay, so now I'm him. And then he's got the ability.
Now that the door is open, you better take the lead again.
More experience points. So it's very roleplay gamey, very
This is Cardinal Massey. The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't.
We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila.
Okay, so this droid over here, does he have anything? He just beeps. Okay, never mind. Can I open this door?
That door is locked.
Okay, so let's switch to him again, and he can do security. Boy, this is very roleplay gamey. Like, this feels like... Oh, now there's some combat. Now, fighting. I want to know, because in this game you're very pen and paper roleplay. Like, I'm not going to be shooting with the triggers or anything. Okay. And I want to engage him. Press the A. Okay. Oh, there we go. So now, here's the thing. This game is very old school roleplay. Like, I'm not even doing anything there.
Good thing we have med packs to heal our wounds.
Ah, med packs. Okay. Yeah, let's give one of those a try.
Next battle.
So I go back to my inventory. There's the med pack. Oh, but okay. So never mind. Okay, let's proceed. Let's open the door. Okay. Now again, I'm just sitting here watching this play out. I am not shooting. I selected once, yes, go attack that Sith guard. And now can I move? Yeah, I can move. But that's about it. I either move or I choose to do combat. Like, I'm not actually doing... Oh, there's something in here. I'm not actually doing anything, per se. Oh, grab those, yeah. So it's, I remember reviews of this saying it's like an old, Dragon Age type, almost turn-based role-playing game. But that ducking and stuff, that's nothing to do with me. He's just doing that of his own accord. And I suspect I can probably improve skills or something later that allows me to... Oh, speaking of which, hang on. I'm getting low on health here. Gotta keep it... Yeah, so it says 3 out of 9 is my current hit point, so let's do that. Good, back up to full. What did that 10 mean? Maybe I should move forward, get around him. Okay, shoot now. But yeah, like, this is unlike most Star Wars games in that there's not really a, there's no running around doing lots of combat. Like, I'm not using the controls for... What? Oh, enemy sighted. Yeah, go get him. I'm not using the controls for, like, ducking or firing or anything like that. I'm now sitting here with my hands off the controller, letting him do all the work. And I think that's why this game originally didn't really appeal. Okay, let's get that medical pack. I think that's why this game originally didn't appeal to me too much, because I thought, well, it's not... If I'm not the one running around doing all the combat, I don't really care. Get all that stuff. However, a lot of people love this game, so including Mike. So let's try it out. What's over here? This the thing? Was that on this door here? There's a map in the upper right corner. What do we got here? What do we got here?
It's Dark Jedi. This fight is too much for us. We gotta stay back. All we do is get in the way.
Oh darn! I thought she was going to be a part of one of our party members. Oh well. Okay, maybe I can grab a lightsaber. Let's try that. What about you? Can I get your lightsaber? No, of course not. Okay, well, hang on a second now. I need, first of all, some healing, but I also went up a level. Hey! Okay, so we are on the bridge now. I will say, so it looks alright, certainly for the generation. Dude is very chatty. Like, oh my god, I appreciate that I'm being spoon-fed how to play. This is the tutorial level and all that kind of good stuff. Ooh, a frag grenade. But I kind of wish he'd stop talking. And let's just see what we got here. So I don't know what's happened to my buddy who's fighting the Dark Jedi, but I guess for now, let's just get to these escape pods. And again, all I'm doing here is watching. Like, this does not thrill, the fact that it's kind of auto-playing through. I think the strength of this game over something like the Jedi Knight or Dark Forces series is it's the actual role-playing game part of it. You're kind of selecting things and doing the story, not so much the action. Is there any more stuff around here? Now, usually with this series, I play the tutorial, then I play for an hour. This game being a little different, that's not going to be the case. I'm gonna count what I'm doing right now as the tutorial. But I've got a general gist. It's very talky. It looks quite decent. The graphics are nice. Though this particular spaceship I'm in is very cut and paste the same corridor stuff, so I'm hoping later it's going to open up where I'm on like an alien planet or something. Let's have a look. That should be about it for him. Oh, hologram guy again.
You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help.
Cool. Hey, I got a droid. I don't know if he's working with me or just on patrol, but that's cool.
You've made it just in time.
There's the guy from the hologram.
Come on, we can hide out on the planet below. I'm the soldier of the Republic. Like you.
Alright, so I got a new buddy, and he wants me to get into the escape pod with him, or into an escape pod. Here we go.
She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation.
Yeah, so that Bastila lady's actually a Jedi. Interesting.
Yeah, we can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here.
Okay, so my buddy here and I are in this abandoned apartment, and we've got to go find the Jedi Bastila and look out for Dark Jedi, and so the adventure begins, I guess. Okay, so now here's the deal. So we got this abandoned apartment, and I'm gonna, I guess, begin my adventure. Try and find Bastila the Jedi, try and deal with whatever's going on in the galaxy here. How am I gonna do that in a timely manner for this video? Well, I've actually decided what I'm gonna do. I have Knights of the Old Republic on my Retroid Pocket 2, and so with this, you can see it's there. With this, I'm actually going to play the entire game, or at least both Mike and my coworker Mark have recommended I got to get to at least level 20 before I make any decisions as to a review, because that's when the story really opens up. So I'm going to play on the Retroid Pocket 2 here more of Knights of the Old Republic in order to do a proper review. So that's the plan. So I'm going to stop with this Xbox version for now and conclude with the rest of the story. See you in a few weeks, I guess. Okay, well, I think at this stage I'm going to say I'm done with KOTOR. I've reached a point where I'm not feeling it, and I don't think I'm going to continue. Got my buddy Garth here from the beginning of the game. I've met up with Mission. Anybody who knows the game very well, this is our Twi'lek little friend who she's got a Wookiee companion. And that's kind of central to the next part of the adventure for me. It was to go down into the sewers where the Gamorrean guards are keeping her Wookiee pal. But I reached a point where I just can't continue in the game, and I'm going to show you the problem. But what's my overall feeling of KOTOR? It's good for its time. I think it really shines for role-playing games of that era. But for me, it's just too much. I don't like kind of swapping from character to character. You know, you can do like these changes where you're suddenly somebody else if you want. Like I can change to a different character if I want here, but I think you need to balance a lot. So there's one of the problems. So I'm this guy, but if I wanted to become, say, Garth, Karth, Karth, Garth. Well, now I'm Mission. I can go and do what she's really good at and leave on with my main dude for other stuff. But I was finding, for example, when I was trying to be Garth, he would run out of his medical packs because I was always playing this guy, and the NPCs didn't really take care of themselves. Like, if Mission gets hit a lot, I'm going to have to switch to her to remember to use the medical pack, that kind of thing. It's very clunky. It's very kludgy. It's not good for what I'm used to in... Whoops. It's not what I'm good at in the modern sort of sensibility. Let me just see if I can switch back here to my guy. Okay, so there's me. And also the fact that it's more role-playing game-ish. You're actually sort of standing by and letting people do their attacks, and you want to bump up your characters and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not loving it. I've switched out to a decent set of armor here, got a decent gun, and I was sort of getting into the story for a while, but I think it's of an era that it's not working for me. So I'm not a big fan of KOTOR myself. Now let me just show you the problem here. I'm going to go back down to where the sewers are. And so here's as far as I got. I'm down in the tunnels with my companions. I'm sorry it's super dark. That's just the way the game is. I'm trying to find the Wookiee, and I'm sure this is a fairly major part of the story, but I'm just getting killed all the time. And as you can see from the bottom left, my companions and I are not doing well with the health level. So we're kind of hooped, like any Gamorreans that we encounter here. We're in trouble. I've already picked over this stuff. Can I go through this door? No, this door is locked, so forget that. And yeah, there are some Gamorrean guards down in here. Is it over this way? Yes, might be in here. And as soon as I encounter them... Oh, no, this one's locked. This one's busted. As soon as I encounter the Gamorreans, they are more powerful. Like, they're a tougher villain, bad guy than I can take on with my companions. So what do? Well, we're just kind of not going to get any further, unfortunately. It's just the way the game is. Yeah, they're just too tough. And this game just isn't... I don't know. I'm not liking it. I think maybe in its day, this was probably an amazing experience. And I do already know, for those who are kind of telling me, oh, just keep going because it really pays off, I know there is a big plot twist. Oh, there we go. There's the Gamorreans. All right, let's take them on. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now we're fighting. All right. But yeah, like, they are just way too strong for my party to take on. And it's just not that much fun. Also, you can't even make out what I'm doing here. Let's see if I can... But, you know, like, okay, they're all dead, and Mercy's dead too. And yeah, I can continue and keep trying, but it's the same problem. So yeah, unfortunately, that's it for me and Knights of the Old Republic. I'm not enjoying it. I'm sure in its heyday, when this was new, this would have been some pretty spectacular freedom stuff you could do that other games had not sort of afforded you. But honestly, I'm not liking it. I don't think it really works for me, and I'm gonna be saying I'm done with that. I didn't really invest in my two companions strong enough to give them medical packs and build up their armor or anything like that. And I'm just not really interested in proceeding. So I feel bad. I know Knights of the Old Republic is one of those beloved Star Wars games, and I thought it would make an interesting what's in the Xbox to try out, but thanks very much to my coworker for lending me his disc. I'm just not doing it. And as a result, I'll be moving on to another Xbox game. Okay, well, until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.